Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm bringing you guys a update on my current household, the Chesters. So starting off with our girl Carly Jane. She has been doing so well in the science career. She got a promotion. She's been working super duper hard at her job and I'm really proud of her. She has started from the bottom and working her way up slowly but surely. Now, as you guys know, she fell pregnant and yeah, she actually had a pregnancy photography shoot taken by her mother, and I am so happy with that. I'm so happy with the pictures and how they came out. At this stage, she was in her third trimester. And she was going through a lot of things, you know, a lot of complications and stuff like that. She had really bad morning sickness at the start of her pregnancy, but she has done really well, and I'm super proud of her. Her and Damien at this point are looking forward to meeting their bundle of joy. Now, Duke is at the top of his career. He is now a president. He is due to retire, but I'm kind of working him for a couple more days off camera, and then he will be retiring. Here is the screenshot now, promoted to president. As you can see, he makes a whole ton of money and he earned a huge bonus there. And I really like taking in-game screenshots so you guys can actually see. So Carly Jane and Damien gave birth and they had a baby boy and his name is Jax. Damien did have a major freak out though, because obviously it's his first child. He was freaking out and he was really nervous a week or two prior to when she was due. So yeah, this is the beautiful bundle of joy named Jax, and he is just so cute. I love him so much. He actually ages up, which you'll see later on in the update. So as you can see, Shari's in there. She really wants to have a hold of her grandson, and Carly Jane was just nursing him and stuff like that. I love this screenshot because it really shows, you know, Shari, you know, she just remembers back to when she gave birth to Ryland and when she gave birth to her daughter and stuff like that. A lot of memories flooded back for her at this point. So Carly Jane is head over heels in love, and she thought that she felt true love when she met Damien, but when she had Jax, there was this love and this unconditional feeling that she got when she had Jax. So it was a different type of love, and she's never felt love quite like that before. So here we are on the big wedding day. They decided that they were going to have a kind of medium wedding, nothing too extravagant, just at the penthouse. So Duke and Shari arranged the whole entire wedding. It was so beautiful. It was really cool because they had it on their basketball court at home, and as I said, Shari and Duke planned the whole thing, so it was kind of like a surprise wedding, which I thought was really nice. Ellie wanted to go for more of a pink kind of salmon colored dress. She got her hair done at the hairdressers in the morning, and you know, the wedding was about maybe 5 p.m, maybe just before dinner. They didn't really have like a planned dinner as such. They had more of an open restaurant kind of bar thing. And they had a nice caterer come along, and the caterer was actually really well known for vegetarian meals, which was really nice. So Carly Jane and Damien are officially married, I know, and at this point I was actually really I was wondering like how their relationship would pan out in the future. Like, what are they going to do in the future? Are they going to still live at the penthouse? You know what I mean? Now that they're married and stuff like that. So here is a few pictures of the wedding. I managed to get them posing, just looking adorable. And they also had some cake. Damien, of course, was a complete mess. Not going to lie, he literally needed a shower and to use the restroom. And they also got some nice pictures and stuff like that, photography after the wedding by their, by Damien's in-laws, so Shari, which is her mother. So yeah, I'm really excited, you guys, that they are married, and they also got some confetti blowing, which I thought was really cute as well. And they also had like this after wedding party. They had a DJ come across from Windenburg, and seriously, the DJ was the best. Let's be honest, like playing groovy music, like hip hop music. It was really nice, and Damien of course loves that sort of music, so it literally was perfection in a cup. And then what happened after that? So they just kind of danced and stuff like that, had a slow dance. They got changed. A lot of the people and a lot of the guests stayed for a few hours, but then they managed to they were so tired, they literally just, everyone just left and left all their gifts and stuff like that and left. And it was really cool because Damien and Carly Jane kind of had some time together after the wedding and stuff, which was really, really nice. So pretty much they had a woohoo, and pretty much a few, maybe 3 or 4 weeks later, Damien and Carly Jane decided that they were going to move out of the penthouse where Duke and Shari and that live. So they decided they were going to move to their apartment, their choice, and of course they checked it out online. They didn't go check it out in person though, because with their busy schedules and stuff like that, they didn't manage to get the chance to do that because the apartment was up for rent as of immediately, and pretty much you could move in the next day sort of thing. So they moved in. It was really like a split decision. There wasn't much kind of discussion around it. It was just something that they did. So they moved out to this apartment in San Machino, and literally the apartment was run down. They arrived and there was like rubbish on the floor. It wasn't exactly the best at all. It wasn't a healthy environment for a young child to be in, let alone anyone really. So they pretty much contacted the landlord, and the landlord agreed to fully renovate the whole entire house for them. So he did that, and the house was really, really nice at the end of it. They moved all their furniture in because the apartment came fully furnished, but they didn't want the furniture because Duke and Shari actually went and brought them a lot of brand new, well, they went and brought them a whole new freaking range of furniture. Like, they went and just brought all new furniture for them as kind of like their wedding gift, as their first home or their first apartment, even though they were renting it, but it was still their home nonetheless. So Duke and Shari brought a makeup desk, a wardrobe, new mirrors, decor, couches, and all that sort of stuff. So the landlord agreed to Carly Jane and Damien that he would renovate and bring new carpets in, new wallpaper, put a fireplace in, etc., and make it a little bit more modern and stuff like that, because he had the money to do that anyway. So they had to move back to the penthouse for a wee while the renovations were taking place, and then they moved back in, and of course this is what it looks like now. It's not exactly what they want it to be. There's been some arguments around how they want it to look and how they would like to own their own house or their own apartment one day. You know, there is pink wallpaper, there's just floral patterns. They're not exactly into that. So, you know, it's a house nonetheless. It's a place over the heads. But Carly Jane has had a less than warm welcome from the landlord, because she kind of put her foot down at the start to say, hey, you know, you need to do the apartment up. It's crap sort of thing. So Carly Jane told the landlord, look, we are happy with it, but we would love to do our own wallpapering. So the landlord hasn't agreed to that yet. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that they can do their own wallpapering and stuff. But on their relationship, it's been going really, really well. They've been married for a while now, and Jack's aged up. He looks so much like Ryland. I am so like blown away. So Carly Jane is off to work, and pretty much while Jax is on holidays, Shari and Duke sometimes come over to look after him, but Shari mostly looks after her grandson, because Duke currently works, and Duke would really like to get some more involvement with his grandson and stuff like that. So, long story short, pretty much that is that. Now moving on over to Ellie and Ryland's household. So things have not been going really well in this household at all. I actually haven't played a lot in this household, but while I've been gone, I've noticed that Ryland and Ellie's relationship is on the rocks. Like, it's gone down a lot. You know, their relationship was pretty much non-existent. I think the reason why this has happened, though, is because Ellie wants to have more children and Ryland doesn't want to at all. Ryland is struggling with their teenage daughter in the future, in the screenshots that you see, because right now she is only a child, but she ages up to a teen, and she's a very challenging teen, let's just say that. So Ryland is really struggling with his daughter, you know, with Kenzie being a teen. He's not used to that, and I feel like he's just really struggling to understand her, because Ellie's been out at work pretty much late at night, and she's been really, really busy in the doctor career. There's been a lot of sick patients and stuff. So this is Kenzie now. She has aged up to a teen, as you can see. She's absolutely gorgeous, but she is such a handful. She really, really she's really trying to find herself. I feel like she feels like in order to feel pretty, you need to wear makeup, you need to have bleach blonde hair, and you need to be the best of the best. You know, I feel like she's really struggling with her self-confidence, and she's trying to fit in with the good girls or the popular girls at school. Now, this is their house. I really wanted to take this screenshot because I think it is beautiful. The way the sun is reflecting off of the rails, it really just makes this house look so much special. So Ryland and Ellie have been really working hard at their relationship. They're not married. I don't know whether I told you guys, but they're not married, nor are they engaged, I don't think. But Kenzie has gotten herself involved with a guy named, what is his name? I don't even freaking know, but we'll find out soon. And yeah, she's gotten herself involved with this guy. She really does not even have, she doesn't have feelings for this guy at all. She just pretty much wants to kind of use him to look cool, because his best friend is literally the popular kid in school. So she kind of wants to use him to get to the popular kids, which is totally deceptive and manipulative. But she kind of, because Ellie's been working late at night and Ryland is kind of not sure where to go in terms of parenting her, she really has no parental figure in her life right now, and I feel like that's kind of influencing that as well. So Kenzie had this guy over, they were messing around, and Ellie arrived home from a night out with the girls, and she literally walked in on them. She was so angry. She was asking her 25,000 questions like, what is going on? What are you doing? Where's dad? And of course, Ryland was upstairs just watching TV and just hanging out with his friends. He had a couple of his guy mates over, and they were drinking beers and stuff like that. So they weren't really, they were kind of doing their own thing. And of course, Kenzie was just like, la, 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 you know, and she literally, Ellie was so pissed. She was so angry. She was like, what are you doing here? What are you doing with my daughter? Get the heck out. Well, she said more than that. She used a few swear words. She was like, just get the out. You know, you just, yeah, get out. So later on that night, when Ryland's friends had left and things were kind of cooled off a bit, Ellie sat him down and explained the whole situation. Said, we really need to figure out what we're going to do with Kenzie. She's just I don't know, she's just not the girl that we raised. And although I think that it's just a phase. I feel like she's just rebelling against her parents. I don't know. I need to figure out and really kind of play Kenzie for a little bit to truly understand. But the one thing I did notice is that her relationships with both of her parents aren't exactly, you know, the best. They're just acquaintances. And I feel like because her parents are so busy doing their own things and they're kind of not focusing on their daughter, which should be the main priority in their lives, is their kids, in my opinion. But I feel like that's not the main priority. I feel like, you know, they're working, you know, trying to pay the mortgage and trying to, you know, do all that sort of stuff. I feel like they aren't focusing on her, which is in turn making Kenzie kind of, I don't know, just want to go her own way in life. And I feel like she's struggling with her self-confidence, and she wants to be, you know, she wants to be the girl, you know, she wants to be the girl at high school that everyone wants to be with and date and stuff. So she's a little bit rebellious. So as you can see, she is doing her makeup, she's doing her hair. It's like midnight. She wants to go out and party with her friends. She's heard of this block party that's happening with the people that live on campus, and she really wants to go. She wants to meet that really good looking guy that she's seen at school. There's this guy at school that she has kind of got her eye on, but the thing is, the guy that she's actually seeing now, he is best friends with him. So that's why she wants to use the guy that she was dating that we saw before to get to this new guy. Well, the guy that we're talking about. I literally last night, guys, I have to admit, I was playing this household and it was so late at night and I wasn't concentrating. Well, I was concentrating, but I was so tired. Anyway, so pretty much this is this. So Kenzie wants to kind of use this guy that she's been seeing, and she's sending an email to him saying, I love you so much. You are the best thing that's ever happened to me. Best boyfriend ever. Hashtag love you sort of thing, whatever. So his name is Rodney. Rodney. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. So this is Rodney. So she's saying Rodney right now, but she doesn't like Rodney. She doesn't love Rodney. She doesn't see a future with him. She doesn't even want to date him. She doesn't want to take him to prom. Quite frankly, she just wants to use him to get to this other guy, which is this guy right here. I know. So pretty much I don't even know his name. I feel so bad. But yeah, he lives with his mother in this house here. They are a very wealthy family, and his mother is high up in the food critic career. So she's promoted to, so there you go. His name is Kobe. So Kobe Felix. And he loves basketball. He loves working out at the gym, and I think from memory, he is active and he's a bro. So now over to the penthouse again with Duke and Shari. So these two, you guys are gonna literally scream. I know, I literally was like tears, and I was so happy. They are engaged right at this point, and Duke proposed to Shari out on the penthouse veranda overlooking the city, and oh, it was so cute. So cute. I love these two. They're just one true pair status. And right from when I first played these guys, when they had Ryland and all that sort of stuff, no matter what distance or, no matter what they went through, they sort of still came together at the end. And that's what really makes this household so really special to me. I've never felt so attached to a household before. Like, I feel very, very strongly attached to these Sims. And I did get a notification later on in the later on in the household, I did get a notification to say that Duke, it's his final last days, start preparing, and I was like, no, this cannot freaking happen. No, I am not happy about this. So I went and got them married because of this, and I thought that, I don't know, I want to have them married. I want to play them as a married couple, see how that dynamic works out. Now, Duke and Shari, obviously, they didn't have a big wedding at a venue. They had it at their penthouse like their daughter did. Shari's daughter, because that's Rick's daughter. Talking of Rick, he's turned into such an ass. Excuse my language, but he's turned into such a douchebag. He doesn't want anything to do with his kids. Like when Shari left him, he said, I don't want anything to do with you, rah, 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 rah. And Kelly Jane did invite him to the wedding, but he turned around and said, I'm not interested, you're nothing to me, rah, rah, rah. So, yep, even though Rick has a grandson, he still doesn't want anything to do with him. So it's kind of like, give him the middle finger and move on sort of thing. Anyway, so back to the whole wedding thing, I wanted to talk about Rick because I feel like we have kind of just left him in the dust, but he's still there. He's just turned into such a freaking, douchebag. Anyway, move on. So this is the screenshots of these two. I love them. They had a really nice wedding on the veranda. They hired a mixologist, a caterer, and a musician. But funny thing is, I put the piano right beside them, and when I went to hire the musician, he went and played freaking someone else's guitar in the room, and he wasn't even outside at the freaking reception. So, yeah, a little bit weird. He was in there playing the guitar, and they were outside. I don't even know. Yeah, so we had a musician, but he didn't even freaking come. We fired him. We told him to sling his hook. So here is the wedding ring, and as you can see, they went for a white and black themed wedding. Really elegant and sophisticated in my opinion. There is a screenshot coming up really soon, which I love. It is this one. It is just the best, right? I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. And I know you guys will too. It has finally come time to them being married. And as you can see, Jax is on the side just watching. Doesn't he look like Ryland, eh? Yeah, he does, right? Same haircut, everything. So here is Kelly Jane. She has changed up her hair color. She's just gone for a whole new look. And yeah, I absolutely love him. Love him, love him, love him. This screenshot is my favorite. I love the piano. I love the shadows and the arch. Oh, it's just so cute. Anyway, this is Ryland and his mother Shari just having a hug, and he's like, I'm really, really proud of you and mum, and no matter what you guys go through, I'll always be here for you, and I love you, sort of thing. So this is Ashanti Hope. She came. I don't think Reese, her girlfriend, came. Not too sure though. But anyway, on to the professional photography now. So Duke and Shari were going to get a professional photographer in, but I think who offered to do the photography? I can't quite remember who offered. I think it might have been Ryland or not too sure, but let's just say someone offered in the family. and got some really great screenshots. But anyways, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up this current household here. Pretty much this is all that has happened. Duke and Sherry got married. We've had all that information about Ellie and Ryland now. What do you guys think about Ellie and Ryland's relationship? How do you feel it's going to all pan out in the end? I'd be really keen to hear your thoughts and opinions about that dynamic between Ryland and Ellie, and how do you feel that Kenzie is going to pan out? Do you feel like she's just going through a phase? Do you feel like I don't know, what do you feel? Like, give me all your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments. I love you guys all so very much. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video real soon. Bye, lovelies.